Hi! So, it's 1:48 a.m. on the 12th of November, and I am introducing to you what I'm calling the December Scramble. Now, I just think that rolls off the tongue real well, but this shit is starting today. Today makes 7 weeks until the end of the year, 2026. I only have one goal that is incomplete from my 2025 reading goals, and that was to read 25 books that I own. So even though I've read 105 books this year, I've only read 13 books that I own in this house, which is catastrophic, seeing as the house at least holds 500 books unread. 500 books unread. Maniacal. So I'm hoping that 7 weeks is enough time for my brain to be like, lock in, bitch. We have 7 weeks to read 12 books. I think I can do it. I think the main problem is going to be deciding what 12 books to read. I kind of want to just do the oldest books on my shelf, but I feel like if I do that, my brain is going to be like, ew, 2012 writing. You know what I mean? So, how? Ooh, I almost forgot that I have this guy right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out, dump them on my little table over here. Then we're going to move over to my table. We're going to close my eyes, scramble them around a bit, and pick out 12 books. And those are the books I'm going to read. Bet. Follow me. Welcome to the shelf. You can see me. Here's my shelf. Here's my books. Okay. Nothing is coming out. So I'm just gonna... Okay. Okay. Oh god, there's so many books in here. There's still books in here. Alright. My cup is empty. This is our pile. Okay. So, maybe just one less. Okay, so you can see it now. Alright. This is our pile. I'm gonna close my eyes. This, oh, I dropped it. This is the one I'm taking. Tell Me What Really Happened by Chelsea Sadati. I know where that is. Got it. And not because I was like scrubbing around. I had one in my like sleeve. I'm not cheating, I swear. Okay, so we got book 1. Alright, now remember, we gotta get 12 books out of here, so. I'm gonna go with this one. Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I think that's the last one. Okay, this has to go back in because this is the end of a series. So we'll put this over here. Okay, take 2. Okay. This is Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy. Okay. Okay. Alias Emma by Ava Glass. I like how they were like right next to each other. That's hilarious. Alright. That's 3. Okay. Ha! Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesar. So I literally have tried to read that book like 4 or 5 times. I'm like 30% into it right now. Cool. Alright. 2 more sets of 4. With this one. The Wrong Chemistry, Carolyn Keene. Ooh, I got a Nancy Drew! so we'll just pretend that this one is the Nancy Drew we're looking for. Alright. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. Alright, time for the next one. That makes them look really good. Lore Olympus, Volume 6. Alright, next set. Are You Sarah by S.C. Lally. I like how, like, most of them are nearby. Yep, I got one. Isola Volume 1 by Brendan Fletcher. I got 2 graphic novels, Nancy Drew, some old ones and some new ones. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 3 more. We got 3 more. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna take this one. West Heart Kill by Dan McDorman. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Last 2. Last 2. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know what that is. I found a book, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna look up the cover and see if I recognize it. So I did find the book. Can I just hop into this? Or I think this might be like a series. Huh? I'm not fucking talking to you. Oh my god, you gave me a fucking heart attack. This is not... I'm not really feeling this, but we found it. We need one more, and we need a good one. We need a good one, we need a good one, we need a good one. But I don't know if I'm feeling that last one. Alright. Oh, it's literally like attaching to her sleeves. Fierce Fairy Tales by Nikita Gill. That is poetry, which is right above you. I have on my own little poetry shelf. And it's modern, so it's not going to take me 80 years to finish it. Alright, now look here. Success! Here's our shelf. Alright, so this is what I'm reading for the next 7 weeks. Fierce Fairy Tales by Nikita Gill. West Heart Kill by Dan McDorman. Zola by Brendan Fletcher and Carl Kerschel. The War of the Worlds by Manly Wade. Are You Sarah by S.C. Lally. Lore Olympus Volume 6. Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. The Wrong Chemistry by Carolyn Keene. I have to get the right one. Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesar. Alias Emma by Ava Glass. Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy. And Tell Me What Really Happened by Chelsea Sidoti. Okay, so these are our slips. I don't want those to get mixed in with the rest. Hell yeah. Let's fucking do this. I'm so excited. I don't know which one I want to read first. Maybe I'll do a spinner. I've never done a spinner before. That could be fun. Maybe we'll do a spinner. Alright, now to put all of these back into here. I'll see you guys in a few minutes with the spinner wheel so you can see what the first book will be. Bye! Hey! Welcome back. So, we have our 12 books to finish our 25 for 25 books that I own. I kind of filmed like me grabbing them and showing you what they are, but I kind of want to just go through them, tell you what the page counts are, and give you like a little synopsis. So the first one at the stack of the pile is the Nancy Drew Case Files. It's number 42. There we go. The Wrong Chemistry. The back says, when a top secret test goes up in smoke, Nancy targets a lab thief. All I need to know. The next one is one of the newer books on my shelf. Alias Emma by Ava Glass. Ooh, my stickers are coming off. Yay. Oh, I forgot to tell you how many pages were in it. See, it's been so long. Okay. This has 150 pages. Ava Glass, Alias Emma. I think this is the first in a series. It says, a newly minted secret agent, Emma Makepeace. That's a horrible last name. Has barely graduated from basic training when she gets the call for her first major assignment. Transport an important asset, the handsome son of Russian dissidents, across London without being spotted or killed. With London's famous Ring of Steel hacked by the Russian government, the two must cross the city without being seen by the hundreds and thousands of CCTV cameras that document every inch of the city's streets. Buses, subways, cars, and trains are out of the question. Traveling on foot and operating without phones or bank cards, which could reveal their location, they have 12 hours to make it to safety. This will take all of Emma's skills of disguise and subterfuge, and just one wrong move will get her and her charge killed. Interesting. Oh, this includes the first 5 chapters of another book, which I guess is the second one. So this book really only has 269 pages. The next one I have is Fierce Fairy Tales, Poems and Stories to Stir Your Soul by Nikita Gill. It's a book of poetry. It has... oh, thank God. I was worried it didn't have page numbers. 156 pages in it. This is The Further Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The War of the Worlds by Manly W. Wellman and Wade Wellman. I got this book for like $6, so we'll see what we'll see. Man vs. Martian. In 1897, the world changed forever when our planet came under attack from Martian invaders. Hoo chab. The world's greatest detective, Sherlock Holmes, along with his friend Professor Challenger, embark on one of their most dangerous adventures to date, to discover the nature and intent of their extraterrestrial attackers. I mean, sure, but also, if they're extraterrestrial attackers, wouldn't the intent of them be to attack? Ooh, child, help me. Looks like this has 243 pages. And the font is small, y'all. Jesus, help me. The next one on my list is called Are You Sarah by S.C. Lally. 2 women named Sarah each get into a rideshare, but only one makes it home alive. Which Sarah was the real target? That sounds up my alley. I don't want to know anything else. And this has 368 pages. The next one on the list is Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy. If looks could kill, she's as good as dead. Cool. This has 271 pages in it. This is also an older one off our list. The Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. It has 305 pages in it. The next one on our list is Tell Me What Really Happened by Chelsea Sadati. It looks like I've actually already started this book. There's a bookmark in it, and that's where I am. So I'm going to try and pick up from where I left off, because I remember a little bit about this. If I remember enough to keep going, I will. Otherwise, I'll start over. But essentially, This is a girl lost in the woods, and they're trying to find her, and somebody's not telling the truth, essentially. It has, 402 pages in it. I also started this, Clown in a Cornfield, Adam Cesar. I remember reading it digitally and it saying I was like 30% in, but I don't have any markers. So I also have seen the movie. So essentially, a bunch of older people and teens have like a mascot, and the mascot's supposed to like stand for change, but of course the teenagers are like making fun of it, and then someone decides to dress up as the mascot and go around killing people. This has 347 pages. West Heart Kill by Dan McDormand. I know I started this. I was 11 pages in. West Heart Kill is a true unicorn, a thoroughly original suspense novel that hops across elements of the genre, a diabolical locked room mystery, interspersed with a fascinating primer on the form, while always being tremendously fun to read. Cool. This is 274 pages. Almost at the end. The second to last one is called Izola. It is a graphic novel by Brendan Fletcher and Carl Kerschel. And the back says, how far would you go to save Queen and Kingdom? An evil spell has been cast on the Queen of Mar, and her captain of the guard will do anything to reverse it. Their only hope lies on an island half a world away, a place known in myth as Izola, Land of the Dead. A lavish new fantasy series from acclaimed storytellers Brendan Fletcher and Carl Kerschel. This collects Izola issues 1 through 5. So this may be starting a series, or it could be like a all complete, like a trade back. And then the last one is Lore Olympus, Volume 6 by Rachel Smythe. And I'm excited about this because I am caught up. I read Volume 5 either last year or the year before last. So I can hop right into this bad boy and be good to go. It's a thick boy though. I'm kind of excited and kind of nervous. There are a few books on the list that like I wouldn't have picked to read, but I want to get them off my shelf, and that was the entire point. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous about West Heart Kill and The War of the Worlds. I'm nervous about them. Hopefully they won't be the end of me. So now you have a little bit of idea. I won't tell you what this volume of Lore Olympus is about because I don't want to spoil myself. So if you want to know, just go to Goodreads. But now you know a little bit about what I want to read. How long I have to do it. I'm going to give myself the next 7 weeks. And, you know, that's the plan. The plan was 25 books that I own in our year, Lord and Savior of 2025. And I'm 13 books in, which means I'm 12 books behind. These are the 12 that I'm going to read. And yeah, now my plan is to see how many of these I can get on audio or ebook, and then go from there. Let's do this. Bye. So, I went through my list. And there are only, out of the 12, only 4 of the books I couldn't get digitally in some fashion. So the only ones that I'll have to read physically are The Wrong Chemistry by Carolyn Keene, The War of the Worlds, which I was really hoping I was going to be able to get this on audio. I just got this feeling. And then Izola and Lore Olympus Volume 6. But I got the rest of them either ebooky or audiobook from my local library. God, I love my library. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. The next time you see me will be B-roll of me choosing one and reading and hopping into it, because we got 7 weeks and 12 books and a lot of fucking page numbers. Oh my god, there's so many pages probably. Bye. Okay, so I set up this spinning wheel. This is the first time I've set up a spinning wheel. And I put all 12 books in the spinning wheel, and I've customized it to look cute. So we are going to hit this And whatever book it lands on is going to be the first book that we read for the December Scramble. So here we go. Clown in a Cornfield.